There is a place. A very special place. Small and remote. You may never have heard of it. The Faroe Islands. A tiny island nation at the heart of the northeast Atlantic, battered by storm-swollen waves and open on all sides to the heaving ocean currents that create a unique marine ecosystem around it. Gales and severe storms are frequent in the Faroes. The mountains are steep and treacherous, and many a Faroe Islander has succumbed to their perils. And the small wooden boats they used in the past for fishing were a constant reason to fear for the lives of the men on board. Many never returned home, leaving wives and children behind, often in poverty. And yet, the powerful currents around the Faroes make the waters one of the most productive marine environments in the world. With open sea on all sides, there is nothing to hinder these currents. Large masses of ocean water flow constantly over the shelf and banks around the Faroes, and pollutants have no chance to accumulate. These are some of the cleanest waters on the planet, an excellent environment for first-class fish, probably the best in the world. Fishing capacity in the Faroes is relatively small compared to the large fishing nations. This means that only a very small fraction of the total quantity of fish and fish products on international markets comes from the Faroe Islands. The pure, high-quality fish from these cold waters is considered an exotic delicacy.
Da du arbeider i førskon torsk, du skal steikja til dømes, så dette han ikke lukka lagt sunter som annar fisker. Vi sutja hvordan strukturen i fisken her. Ser han elastisk, og han får ikke nevnt fra, lamellene får ikke nevnt fra kornøren. Vi trykker til temperaturen så støver, og han støver, så det så at kjøttet pjøst ikke brøytas. Til dømes stedene her varierer vi 20 grader eller mer, og ta händer också i köttet att det blir läsare och fastare i att det läsare och tog det så ostrukturerat kött.
If you ask the Faroe Islanders themselves how they prefer their fish, they will tell you there's no need to spend a lot of time on presentation to make a good meal. Faroese fish tastes so good that it is best eaten just as it is, natural. This is why Faroe Islanders usually eat fresh fish, poached or fried, with nothing more than boiled potatoes on the side. The amazing flavor of the fish itself is more than enough.
Det akkurat i färgen som ger fisken smakka mer, alltså det hever sig smaken av rätjon och källjadjore. Vad det vet jag. Det är fantastiskt.
More and more people outside the Faroe Islands are discovering the unique gourmet qualities of Faroese fish and are willing to pay for its exclusive taste. Faroe Islanders themselves have always known this. Quite simply, their fish tastes best. So, should you have the opportunity to prepare Faroese fish, do not overdo the seasoning. Let the fish speak for itself. Allow the firm white fillet to tell you about an unpolluted sea, a dynamic marine ecosystem, and the hard-working people who continue their firmly rooted tradition as stewards of their environment in the North Atlantic. This is the flavor of the wild, untamed North Atlantic, the taste of the Faroe Islands.